Hey, Myron, dude. Hey, dude. Come take a shower with me, dude.
I was going to go take a shower over there.
What's going on, y'all? Ground Motivated back in this thing again, man, with another video. And today we're looking at something that's a pretty hot topic as of late, man. And it's a bunch of pictures of Myron Gaines circulating on the internet, man, of him doing some suspect stuff. Quite frankly, if you want to be real, it looks that way. But is it? My sister was definitely happy when these photos surfaced. She sent them to me like, man, I told you about him. And I was like, I mean, it's kind of par for the course when you're running around these circles, as Myron Gaines does. But I guess the question of the video is, man, is Myron Gaines part of the LGTB community, or is he not? And of course, I'm gonna talk about it. I've already gave my opinion on this a while back because these pictures are actually old, man. I think people are just kind of finding anything to pull out to crush them, and it's, I don't know. It's like, man, we know what the hell's going on here. I mean, it looks bad, especially if you're somebody from the black community. It's really something that we don't play around with, but we know what the hell's going on. To be honest, if you play sports, you know what's going on. And yeah, I'm going to see what Angie thinks too, so that'll be a whole new fresh perspective on it. And yeah, this article that we're going to be kind of taking some points and some pictures from is called Hip Hop Vibe. And I think it's going to probably be a little bit biased, but we're going to look past that and try to be as objective as possible. This might be one of the few times that I actually defend Myron Gaines. Hey, let's get to it. So first, we got these pictures right here. And I'm going to let you look a little closer so you can see what's going on these pictures. How do they look to you?
I think it depends on the setting, right?
Mm-hmm.
If it's like a frat house, they're
Mm-hmm.
drinking, they're partying, they're kind of tipsy drunk,
Mm-hmm.
and they're just like, yeah, bro, I love you, you're the best.
Okay.
Yeah, that's okay.
Okay.
But if they're like sober
Uh-huh.
and there's like nothing to celebrate for, and for some reason he's just like kissing Myron on the face, that's
off.
yeah, I mean, because I don't know, but the hugging one, I felt like it's okay, because I know like there are times when you have to stay in the same hotel room with a bunch of other friends, and sometimes like it's just like quick layover time or something, and you guys share the same bed,
Right.
like the other guys are obviously doing his own thing, so it makes sense. But the left one's like depending on
The left one, I would say, looks like what you're talking about, the setting of them possibly being drunk and everything. Like, I know you, bro. It's still nothing I would want anybody doing to me, drunk or not.
Mm-hmm.
But the one to the right looks a little bit more suspect. I mean, it's probably along the same lines as what you were saying about I love you, bro, and everything. But it doesn't look good, and it's nothing that we would play around, in particular in the black community. Like I tell you, like when I went to high school and everything like that, and I played sports, like the only people that play like that were the white guys. Like their type of humor is like, oh yeah, I hit you in the balls full force when you weren't looking, and it was funny to us, or I slapped you in the butt, and then you might not have been looking, you bent over and I stuck my stuff up your butt, stuck something up your butt, and they think that's funny, but it's not funny at all.
Okay, to be fair, I'm definitely not white, and also I'm not American. I grew up in Asian country. I've been in contact with both like Asian guys and Asian American guys, and I feel like, to be honest, if you call this a humor, I think this humor is widely accepted by like races that are not black.
Yeah, because Asian guys do it too.
So I feel like maybe the black community is just like more, I guess, homophobic. Like you don't want to be associated any possible ways with being called a gay man. But
I think that's regular. Like no man wants to be his manhood to be even tested.
Hey, Myron, dude. Hey, dude. Come take a shower with me, dude.
I was going to go take a shower over there.
Yeah, don't you want to make the rowing team? You said you'd do whatever it takes to make the rowing team, right?
Yeah, I mean,
Come show me that.
no.
What do you mean, no? I could get your scholarship taken away.
But-
I've got connections.
But I didn't want to do it.
You're gonna have to. While you're at it, take those shoes off and let me see those feet.
I always keep my Chelsea boots on.
Look, dude, if you want to make the stroke position on a rowing team, you're gonna have to let me stroke you, dude.
I don't want to do that.
Dude, come test my stroke. or else you're not gonna be on the team, dude. Come on.
Oh, okay.
Like that at all.
But it's not gay to hug a friend.
Like this in the bed?
No,
That doesn't
or
look good.
like if you guys are like, say like you guys are like playing games and everything, right? And
Yeah.
then you just fall asleep on the same bed, and then maybe one of them is like dreaming and put his arm on you. That's not gay at all. That's just
Yeah, but that doesn't look like that's what happened here. It looks like, let's snuggle
no.
up.
These are maybe like close friends. It's like, for example, they can be talking about plans to go to the club, and Mar's like, "Yeah, bro, I'm gonna be your wingman. I'm gonna hook you up." He's like, "Yeah, bro, you're the best."
No, I think you're trying to defend Myron Gaines a little too
No,
much.
I'm not
even
trying to
though,
defend. Like these can be two like complete strangers I don't
Yeah.
know of. Like I
don't
just
think
feel
I don't think that this is showing LGTV. I think it's just how the locker rooms are in sports, like in America, like especially like if you live on like the white side of town, or you know you have a town, I guess a school that's pretty mixed and diverse, you're gonna have those guys in there that play like that. But the black guys do not play like that. There's a few that are trying to be whitewashed, which I think is what's happening here.
I think also I just really hate how people like associate behaviors with the word gay.
Yeah.
Like for example, you can see a guy crying and be like, "Oh, gay."
Yeah.
Like no, he's not gay. He's
Right.
just expressing his feelings. How
Right.
is no? So
I don't know if I ever told you the story about some dude. He slapped me on the butt one time, and I slammed him, and he never did it again. Nobody
that's
messed
not
with me
cool.
again.
That's not cool. To
He shouldn't have did it.
Because
Yeah.
it's like, I just feel like there's a limit of like touching other people's body parts, especially if he's not like friends with you or close with you, right? If I feel like if you're really, really close friends and you know this is okay for the other person, like this is like within his joking boundary or range,
Yeah.
then yeah, you can do it. But like if you don't know about it, don't test it.
But I'm telling you, this is how white guys joke in the locker room. This is literally how they do it. And they think it's funny. It's not funny. I punch you in the balls full force. You don't see me. Yeah. You're hurt now, and I think it's funny. It's not
What
funny.
if you just use a towel to like slap the other person's butt?
I still don't like that. We're not liking that at all.
Yeah, I know you guys are not. You guys, as in the black community, most
Yeah.
black men. I know. I told you. I felt like you showed me a meme in the past. It's like how homophobic black men are. Like they're like, ooh, they don't want to be associated with anything. It's like to an extent that I feel like it's kind of extreme to me, because I felt like honestly some of them is just like harmless.
I will say we have a couple extreme things that that we do abide by. Like one thing I'll say that we do, specifically American black guys, we don't play about having our feet out around each other.
Don't tell me they got you on some weirdo rap nigga. No socks and skinny jeans.
Feet?
Yeah, we don't play about that.
Like you don't.
Like have you ever noticed how like a lot of black dudes wear flip flops with sandals? That's because we don't like that.
Flip
right?
flop with socks?
With socks. Yeah, because it's like it's weird to us. Like we're walking around like, "Hey, look at my arches and stuff like that. Like our
Wait,
our
so you
feet.
can't show another man your feet?
It just feels odd. It
Okay,
feels
I need
weird.
to tell you guys something. In Asian China, like if you're a lady, right? If you're a girl, you haven't been married, you're not supposed to show your feet to any other guys.
Yeah.
If another guy sees your feet, then I think it's considered as like you're being like, I don't know, like contaminated, or you're being like
You're showing too much.
possessed. It's like you're not supposed to show your feet to like men that are not your husband. Something along that line.
So that's kind of like the same thing. a
No,
little
but
bit,
it's like
man.
Asian conservative China. Like
Hey,
no
man,
one does that anymore.
We're conservative out here in these streets,
It's
man.
so backward.
We
What's
don't
wrong
play
with
about
seeing
that.
the feet?
The only way you'll catch us out down bad lacking is if we just got done doing an extreme sporting event and we don't have any good
Okay,
socks.
so if you guys are in a beach environment, right?
Okay,
at the
you'll
beach,
get us there.
You'll be walking to the beach and be like, oh, that guy showed his feet. Let me run back and put on my socks.
Nah, it won't be like that. It ain't that bad. But it's like if you're like in close proximity with your friend or something, it's kind of weird to be having your feet out. Depending on it, like a lot of guys are like that. A lot of guys, but there are some guys that will, that will do it. And you just look past it and stuff. But a lot of people just don't like showing their feet to each other. It's weird.
Is it because you guys all play sports and your feet look ugly?
That could possibly
That's
be it.
probably why.
That could possibly be it.
Okay.
Yeah, that could
Mystery
possibly be
solved.
it. But I also think that it's looked at as like you're looking at girls who have like you expect them to have like their feet done and stuff like that. So it's like I don't want to be looking at another dude's feet it's like it's do you get what I mean? Like some dudes look at like women's feet as like a part of them. I don't know. That kind of like makes the attraction.
Oh, like there are people who
that's
have
part of the package.
Feet fetish, and they want the feet.
And it's not, and it might not even be a feet fetish. It's like you don't want an ugly feet person. So you look at girls like that's part of them. Like if their feet are ugly.
Okay, so you don't want to look at the guy's feet because because when you look at the girl's feet, it's like a sexual thing. So you feel like if you look at a guy's feet, that's too sexual.
It's kind of weird. Yeah, it's kind of weird like that. It's
but
like it's not. We know it's not, but it's weird.
We have hands too, right? Girls get their nails done all the time. Does that mean you can't see another
Nobody's
guy's
really looking
hand?
at any girl's hands and being like, man, oh god, down on hands, they can go out there and hit me off.
Okay, then what about legs? Girls have legs, so you can't look at another guy's legs. Like during running season, another guy's wearing short shorts. You wear short shorts.
That's a whole
so you guys can't look at each other.
That's all. I could see it. Like, okay, so yeah, let's put that setting in there. So we're walking around. I'm at my homeboy's house. He decides he wants to wear some booty shorts walking around the house. It's not okay now. If I'm at a sporting event, it's okay. That's a totally different thing. Same thing, I guess, with the feet.
But you guys wear boxers and walk half naked around the room all the time.
Not around their friends. Not for real.
You don't even have your own bathroom blocks when you go to goes into a guy's bathroom. You guys only have that one little stall. You can like peep through and see each other's. So like.
What do you mean?
Like when you guys are peeping, you guys can see each other.
No, we have
right?
a block. There's a block there.
Yeah, but it's not like a door and a block.
If there isn't a block, then you kind of tilt a little bit so they don't be looking at you. Just the way it is in these streets. I don't know, man. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about it, man. But as far as this whole thing with Myron Gaines is, it's just sports and like she said, frat guy kind of stuff, man. And it's a little bit of Myron Gaines being whitewashed and him growing up around that culture and everything like that. And now that's why he thinks that's okay. And I don't know if I would consider it LGTV more so than him just being sports. You could say, oh yeah, he did it before, so man, we're gonna go on and just box him in there. I mean, you could say that, but then
I have a question.
What?
Would guys watch together?
No. Some weird guys will. There are weird guys that watch together and they bust together. But that's weird still.
What about like in your teenage years? Because you guys were all like, curious about it, right? It wouldn't be like, oh, I got a magazine here. Let's check it out. Nah.
That would probably be as far as it goes. That would be the extent.
I got a videotape here. Let's check it out.
Yeah, that would be the extent of it there, and then it wouldn't go too much further. It would never happen again probably. It'd be like, oh yeah, this is the first time we all saw it. That's crazy. And then after that, it's over with.
But you guys talk about how you would buzz a girl all the time to each other, right?
That's different.
So if you're talking to another guy about how you bust this girl, essentially you're picturing that other guy how he would bust a girl. Or
Not
he's
really.
picturing you how you're gonna bust open that girl. So it's like
I don't know about that. I don't know. It's tricky out here. It's tricky, but
think about it. Who said, "Oh, I'm gonna split her open."
Yeah.
And,
I know, but who?
and then you're talking to me, and I'm like, oh.
But who's describing it? Nobody's gonna describe it like that. That would be too much. Yeah, I had split her open, started licking on her, but then came back. Yeah, that's too much.
I don't know. I just feel like if you think certain things are okay, right?
Yeah.
Then how is it showing another man your feet is not okay?
It's just a weird.
Talking about
rule.
how you bust a girl is okay to another man. How, like, you know?
I told you it's
feet is not okay.
It's a weird thing to juggle, man. So it's odd. It's weird. Dudes just don't like you see a whole bunch of dudes out here with flip flops and socks. That's why.
No, that's like mostly the black community that does it.
Yeah, that's
right?
true. That is true.
Like, okay, to be honest,
and specifically the American black community.
Yeah, before I met you, right?
Yeah.
I always just wear flip flop, like empty feet, right? And then I started wearing socks because I was like, that's really smart because it keeps my feet from getting dirty when I'm walking outside. And I thought that's why you guys all wear socks. So there's a new layer to it.
There's a new layer to it.
Interesting.
Yeah. But I also think it looks better. Like you said, also with the if your feet don't look as good.
I have another
What's the
question. You know, I always see like a lot of like very athletic black guy walking on the street, and they're all wearing white socks.
Yeah.
Their socks is like crispy white.
Yeah.
How do you keep your socks so white? If you're you're just wearing it outside.
You're not stepping like a dunce.
But if you're walking, the dirt will get to your socks.
You don't step in the dirt. That's stuff that like other people do. That's again in the black community we don't play about our shoes.
Right, and socks.
So yeah.
That's like a mystery. It's like how do y'all keep your socks?
So we're so like a white Asian or somebody else guy would see a pile of mud on the sidewalk. He would just walk through it. A black guy would see that, he's gonna walk around and then go back on the sidewalk. That's it. That's all there is to it.
So if there's a drench of dirt, a trench,
yeah,
you'll just be like, oh, I guess I'm gonna go back home.
No. Why would we step in it when we have a way to go around it? Why are we looking like dust balls when we don't have to?
No one steps into the water or the dust if they can just hop over.
Based off with all the shoes I see, all these guys are stepping in dust.
No, it's just, I think it's just...
Especially with the white girls and these Air Force Ones.
Yeah, because they're shoes. Shoes are meant to be dirty, be used. Shoes are supposed to protect our feet.
Yeah, but they're also meant to look nice, so then why would I want my outfit to not look like trash? I have shoes, they are meant to be worn, but I also want them to look nice with my outfit. Why am I dirtying them up?
But it's like sometimes... when the shoes get dirty, it gives the very vintage look.
That's only on specific shoes. You can only get away with that on specific shoes. Vans, maybe Chuck Taylors. If you're a white girl, Air Force Ones, and that's still not accepted here on our side. It's not accepted. Chuck Taylors to a degree, you ain't really accepting that. And Vans too. Some people like their shoes clean all the way around.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's just some of the little light differences that the black community has, specifically the American black community has from other things. Because you see an African guy, he's walking around with his feet hanging all out, hanging all the way out, feet hanging out, everything just different.
That's understandable though.
Yeah.
It's hot there. Like,
if
you wear layered socks, you're losing extra body water. It's like...
we just look at it as like, oh man, we comfortable, we got our socks on, and and then like I said earlier, if our feet, like you were saying earlier, ugly, if our feet are ugly, then we're also not going to be running around parading them around and stuff.
That's the thing.
Yeah, it's an athlete thing and it's a black thing, so it's just how it goes. But at the end, I guess to end it and to sum it up, man, I don't think Myron Gaines is part of the LGTV. I think that he just got caught down bad in 4K taking some pictures that were sus. But then you got to think about it. Like, what if he did some offset frat boy stuff where they were like, yeah, dude, let's stick fingers up there and see what happens, dude. Like, what if he did that? Would that make him? If you do something like that one time in your life, or maybe twice or something, playing around, are you now considered LGTV no matter what you say?
No.
Or do you get it, or you can always come back and reimburse yourself?
I think to be considered gay, it means, first of all, you are attracted by people of your same sex. And then also like sexually.
Okay, but then what about in prison when the men jump on men? And then they come out and they're straight now. Are you LGTV?
Were they willingly doing it?
It could be either one. You were in prison for the time. You didn't have any ladies around, so you decided you were going to do that. Are you now LGTV for life, or what? What are we doing?
I think they can call themselves bi. Word.
So if word came out that little white dude was like, man, yeah, me and Myron used to do finger blasters.
Yeah, then maybe Myron's bi.
Okay.
But also, I think it depends. I felt like if they're just exploring it, like they're not really like attracted to each other, but they're just like
exploring it.
Yeah.
You sound like a LGTV.
No, because I'm thinking
times 10 radical left.
No, because I'm thinking about this, right? It's like, because I know I'm not gay. Like, if another girl's like, hey, you want to explore this? I probably will be like, no, I don't feel comfortable about it. But I can see someone who's like very experimental. They want to see if they're actually gay or not. They're like, yeah, let's try it. And they tried it, and it's like, oh, okay, this is not gonna work.
Nah. Straight up, nah. That's not gonna happen at all.
Cause I know
that a bowl of doo doo is gross. I'm not gonna go try it.
So I think the to me, I learned this is like a person's sexual orientation is fluid. It can change from time to time. So you can disagree with it, but I just feel like, you know, you don't have to stay this or that the whole time, right? It changes.
Okay, so then this comes to my next and final question. I think I asked this to you before. Can an LGTB man be an alpha male?
Yes, they can.
He can.
Because I feel like being alpha or beta or anything has nothing to do with your sexual orientation.
Okay.
Yeah.
So.
Because we think about alpha as like the leader of the pack, right? Someone who is the everyone that looks up to or listen to.
Okay, but what if everybody found out? Oh yeah, Tony had busted his booty open. He was talking about some How, like, then what? Like is he still? Can he still be looked at like?
Yeah, of course. I think what matters most is up here.
I don't think so.
Down there.
I don't think so. I think it depends on the setting. Like I know some guys were saying in a previous video, whereas if they had a commanding officer who got like a trans surgery, then they would continue to respect them because it's like we're still all fighting and all this, and it's like we ain't got no choice but to work together. But then I think like on a regular street or something, or like maybe as like some other situation where you know you're not I guess bound to work with these people, then can you still really respect them?
Yeah, like for example, you know who I'm talking about, right? Your friend, right? So
why are you saying it like I'm playing around? Like just say Dwayne.
Dwayne.
Yeah.
Our friend, since you don't want to claim him, our friend.
I did not claim him. I already talked about it. Like he's LGTB.
So I feel like he's LGTB, but to me, he is I feel like I can learn a lot from him, and I think he's very decisive.
Okay.
And he's super knowledgeable.
Okay.
And to me, he is definitely a leader material.
Okay.
So is he an alpha male? Yes, of course. I think he qualifies as an alpha male.
Okay.
And I think there are plenty of LGTB guys out there that fits in this category. So I don't think sexual orientation decides if dictates if a person is.
Okay, that makes more sense. Cause I guess I'm thinking about like some dude who he did some LGTB activities and now he talks
Yeah, because that's the perception most people have when you think about gay people.
Yeah.
You're just like, but it's not. Not everyone acts like that.
Yeah.
Even for female, right? Not every girl acts like, I'm a little princess. You know, like no.
So I mean, I guess so. That's the case with Myron, man. Like even if he did end up being a bi guy, then I guess he could still be, I guess, an alpha male.
No, that's another discussion. No. That's a totally new discussion. Is Myron alpha or not? That I'm gonna say I'm not sure. Yeah,
I would say that. I don't think that Myron's LGTB, but at the same time, I don't agree with all his teachings. And I think that some of them are not something that, or in some things that he does make him not a guy to follow. But
so I feel like my reasoning for thinking that Myron is not an alpha male is because think about the way he talks to women and all the people that work for him, right? I don't think he's trying to make them kind of like have faith in him. Yeah. I think in a way he's like threatening them.
Yeah, he's like a fear instiller. He's not a guy who commands respect.
Exactly.
It's more so like fear.
So if you make people follow you, your order because you threaten to punish them, is that a good leader or is that just a tyrant?
No, it's not a good leader. It's just like he's literally the kind of person who like you hate him and you guys are looking to overthrow him at some point, but you guys are just so scared of him you just don't know what to do at the moment.
Right, so he doesn't have all those good qualities that make him someone that's like that you can respect.
Yeah. I mean, he says some things here and there that I agree with, but for the most part, I would say that he's kind of leaning more so on like the fear and punishment kind of deal.
and I feel like if he's doing good with money and everything, we can call that he's a good businessman, you know.
Yeah.
But that does not mean he's a good leader or an alpha male. Like
Right.
we have to separate all those things. You can't just think, oh, this man makes a lot of money, alpha, you know. Like,
And
no.
that's what a lot of guys do. They just kind of look at it as he makes money. He has real estate, so he must be that guy. He has a following, so he must be that guy. He's getting super chats, he must be that guy.
Right, and that's another topic I feel like we can discuss. Is like, yes, in nowadays in the States, right? If you're a guy with a lot of bands, like you have a lot of money, those are very likable by girls in the dating market, right?
Certain type of girls.
Yeah, certain type of girls. So does that make you a high value man just because those girls want you so bad?
Nah.
So
Yeah.
but that's like, I feel like that's like a lot of dating coaches like theory, right?
That is a lot of their theories. Yeah, it's everybody's money and material. But yeah, that's it for the video right there, man. We talked a whole lot, man. We're going to have to timestamp this thing, man. If you watch up to this point, man, we really appreciate you watching, man. Please comment down your thoughts on this, man. Do you share some of my same thoughts about things? Do you share Angie's thoughts? Let us know, man. Yeah, like I said earlier, thanks for watching, man. Have a great day, and we'll see you next time.